Hello, hello, I'm Bella and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. So we will be continuing on with the main story as well as do some of the side quests that I have unlocked last time. So yeah, we'll just be exploring Mordona. But let's unlock the main quest here. Talk to Glomut. Oh no, not yet. Not Sark Malak. Getting even with Garlemald. Glomut would like to aid in your mission to rescue the captured Scions. So, you have friends at Castrum Sentry but want for rescue. That Slaftborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now, get going, and Godspeed. It'll be some time before we get there, because we're going to be exploring this way first. Go towards the Crystal Tower. Look at this haze. What is this, radiation? Is this safe? I don't think this is safe. Where's my haz mask? Got pieces of airship here. So I can't really see it, but got the dead dragon. Alright, there's a fade over here. What's happening over here? Kill the hippogriffs? I need to do this anyway. I'll help out. I don't know, we might not make it. At least I got my hunting done though. So it looks like it could go that way. Like, what's this tank over here? Like, look at this. This looks like it could explode. This be dangerous. Got those slithery cobras. Alright, let's get up onto the main path here. Get into the crystal. Ruins. Let's talk to Nazzle Dazzle. Well met, adventurer. Any comrade of Kakamehi is certain to be of great help to us. You are interested in helping, I trust. We sons of St. Koinok have had our share of troubles of late, and your assistance would be most welcome. I think you will find it an equally rewarding enterprise. Playing the postman. Nazzle Dazzle has a gentle task in mind for your first service to the Sons of St. Koinok. The Sons of St. Koinok draw together the finest minds in Eorzea in order to bend their combined strength upon the Allegan question. With such a lofty mission come certain sacrifices. We all have left our homes, our friends, and our families to be here, you see. Many a sob has been stifled in this camp, I am sure. Some of us will be here for moons, others for years. We know not what we shall find, or when. Until then, there are the left letters, full of news from home. Will you take these letters to the sons? Hardly a task for an adventurer, but it will give you an opportunity to see the camp and speak with some of our party. Who are the Sons of St. Koinok? We are but the finest minds in Eorzea, drawn together to decipher the ancient mysteries of the Allegan civilization. Hit the hippogriffs. Rambros has reasons to look concerned, for even a single hippogriff attack is no joke, let alone 3. You are the adventurer Bella, are you not? Several of our surveyors have been wounded by hippogriffs in the crystallized area to the north. It is astonishing how fleet and fierce they are in this region. Yet we must teach them to flee, not charge, when the Sons of St. Koinok are about their scholarly business. I suggest you call a few of the hippogriffs, that they might learn this lesson. You wish words with me, adventurer? What do you do here? I am an anthropogeographer, hailing from Charlian. Great seat of knowledge. I have the pleasure of leading the excavation efforts at St. Koinok's Find. I was formerly of the Circle of Knowing, come to Eorzea to research the diffusion of knowledge across the realm. These days, I am wholly dedicated to the restoration and preservation of the ancient Allegan wisdom, delving into the past that we might safeguard the future. What kind of place is this? You stand amidst the ruins of ancient Allag, an empire which reaches its zenith during the Third Astral Era some 5 millennia ago. The excavation effort is presided over by the Sons of St. Koinok, a Charlian order. Lest you wonder, we name ourselves for the man who was raised to sainthood for proving the existence of the Allegan Empire, which was long thought to be naught but the stuff of myths. From the crystalline tower that threatens to pierce the very heavens to the immense ruins that stretch in all directions below, there is no shortage of new discoveries here. Must be fascinating. To an outsider, monitoring the needs of our naturalists and requisitioning the necessary supplies may seem a dreadfully boring charge, but nothing could be further from the truth. My duties require that I stay abreast of each team's activities, which means I am among the first to learn of new discoveries. That's a positive way to look at things. I fully acknowledge that we can learn much about ancient Alag by studying its people's dietary habits. Nevertheless, I would have greatly preferred that anyone else be given charge of this research. Straight outta Abalathia. Wandering Breeze fears that an expedition from the Sons of St. Koinok is about to become Gigas fodder. I have here a message from an expedition to the south. They are troubled by Gigas, and fear an attack must soon come. Head south forthwith if you would help us. The work goes well, or well enough considering the challenges we face. A scourge of giants and forces inimical to scholarship rob me of my sleep. What she got here? Just fishing material? Okay. Oh yeah, I can't remember. I need to go back to that place where the goblin is. I don't know if he wanted this type of ether or something else. Okay, let's eat some food while we're at it. Or drink something. Grape juice. Juice freshly squeezed from plump, noble grapes. Sounds delicious. Levies of St. Koinok's Find. Claytai, the Adventurers Guild representative for a local levy quest at St. Koinok's Find, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild levies. Ah, another adventurous soul. Welcome to St. Koinok's Find. I am Claytai of the Adventurers Guild. It is my responsibility as levy mate to recruit hardworking, industrious men and women to fulfill the guild's many contracts. Be advised that these contracts can be quite demanding, and we cannot afford to assign work to the unqualified. Many of my levies would require you to travel far from the safety of this encampment. The creatures which roam Mordona are not to be trifled with, and I have no desire to send you to your doom. Therefore, I will evaluate you based on your ability to complete a battlecraft levy. Oh, and you should know that I was selected for this post due to my military experience. Do not expect your trial to be an easy one. A toad less taken. I must say, this is truly exciting stuff, a genuine adventure. Could the giant toad have been bred by the Alligans in antiquity? Could these marvelous people have been engaging in, dare I say it, Nyx husbandry? There is only one way to find out. I shall need live giant toads. Do soften them up. I can't abide hopping. I should remind you that the client explicitly requested live specimens. It is essential that you do not slay the Nyxes. Once you have sufficiently weakened your quarry, cease your attacks and attempt to soothe it. However, you must take care when attempting to do so, for if the attempt fails, the beast may be driven into a frenzy for a time. Okay, use the soothe emote to pacify a weakened winter Nyx. Okay. You may find it convenient to add the emote to your hotbar before beginning the guild levy. Under here. Soothe. Alright, put that there. Okay. Anyone else around here? Not that I see. You're in my way, shaman. sliver in me. Kleinthota has a theory that is out of this world. You are Bella. I am called Kleinthota. Is it true that adventurers are bound to secrecy whenever they undertake a commission? Excellent. You see, I am here for a reason of my own. The Lesser Moon, Dalamud. Now others may burrow ever deeper in the ground, but I look to the sky. 5 years ago, Dalamud flushed like the face of an old king most wroth before its swelling. Bulk fell to earth. I am consumed by the desire to know more. One of the fragments of the baleful satellite landed in the singing shards, and there I took myself and have been excavating ever since, until an elder Hapelet came and seized the precious artifact. Bella, I must have it back. It means everything. You must slay this hated Hapelet and return the fragment to me. I know its weakness well enough from that most dismal encounter. Here is a pepper bomb to use on the fell creature. It was only by flinging a basket of the same peppers in its face that I escaped with my life. Consider the Lesser Moon Dalamud and the ancient Allegan ruins. Add the speculative connection, divide by the Crystal Tower. We need to go this way. What do I need? I need to talk to someone over here. Okay, you guys are just in the way. I'm gonna kill you. Tough. An adventurer, you come from the main camp? We feared the message would not reach you in time. The harassment by the Gigas grows daily and... Phew, that was a close call. Thank Ezima you were about. Well, I'd better return to my work. History never waits. Okay, so let's go this way. A letter from home. Thank you, adventurer. Lavish envelope. A sealed communication decorated with gold leaf and raised lettering. Oh, we were at the frontistery together. What does she want? She's to be wed. How What? She's worth 2 of him? That great glumping oaf. Oh, they'll never last. A curious, elegant artifact, gracefully shaped. What function could it have served? Crystal Gorge. There's some water down there. A letter. That's a first. I would that 'tis no ill news. Okay. Plain envelope. A sealed communication contained in an ordinary yellowing envelope. From the patter. Surely the master is not ill again. Quite the contrary. She's recovered from her dropsy and demanding I return home and give her grandchildren. The patter and matter paid for my studies at the Frontistery, and they hold it over my head every chance they get. Perhaps I'll find some ancient elegant secret to minting my own gill. Ooh, goes from blue to red crystal. Are you sure this is safe? Nafika be praised. A letter from Gridania. It must be from my wife. Flowery envelope. A sealed communication decorated with a pressed dry flower. Aww. All well and prospering. She says that... What? She writes that she has taught our daughter to say, Papa, home soon. She can talk, and I missed her first words. But it has only been 3 moons since I saw them last. Yes, I shall be home soon, with a discovery that atones for my absence. No, leave me alone. I'm just here to explore. What is this? Look at this. What is this? Is this, what, Bahamut? Like, Dalamud? The shell of Dalamud? Yeah, because you got, like, the elegant piece there. Or part of the key that, Louis Soir tried to trap it with. No, leave me alone. Alright, I might have to fight you. Come at me. Okay, no. Go away. Alright. Out of range? You're still coming at me? No. Go back to your place. Now, this thing. Be big. Be big. So tiny compared to you. Oh, I was supposed to use this. No. Let me be. No. Stop. will defeat you. Alright. Let's see. Oh, you're a big one. Nah, I'm gonna avoid you. Okay. Oh, now it's a little clearer. See the wreckage. Oh, the guild levy is over here. Now leave me alone. Run, better cat. We don't need to fight every enemy. Alright. Good as any. To use smooth, or not smooth, soothe. No. I gotta weaken you. Okay, you good? No. What? Alright, I need to kill you first. You got, like, in the way. It grows frenzied if it's too early. Okay. There. Okay. I gotta get it, like, really low. I need to, like, kill you. Get out of here. Okay. Let's get the next. I hate it when they pull you in like that. Okay. And we got one more. Yeah, no. Nasty toad. Based on the reports from the local levy watchers, I am more than satisfied with your qualifications. The client was most pleased as well, and would like you to have this. Okay. If ever you want for more guild levies, you need only ask. We all look forward to your return. to this one. It's over here. Bella, did you retrieve it? Have you the fragment? Dalamud fragment, a small piece of blackened metal that may be from the outer shielding of the now fallen satellite Dalamud. Ah, my precious specimen. There is much to learn, but see you this earth-shaking discovery of mine. The fragment is made of no material known to Eorzea, save for that which has been unearthed in those elegant ruins. What if Dalamud was a thing man-made, created by the sons and daughters of Alec, then cast into the sky? This is a powerful piece of evidence I hold again in my hand. First the Crystal Tower, now Dalamud. That a civilization could exist capable of such creations makes my calculations shiver and all jadedness shrivel. Ah, it is a good time to be alive, Bella. Thank you for all you have done. Gotta go over here. Your reputation precedes you, Bella. Slew a Gigas, I hear. The rest should keep their distance for now. The Gigas were a part of a tribe from Avalathia's spine, uprooted by the calamity. We seek knowledge under the ground. They seek a new home upon that ground. A fray cannot be avoided. Holier than thou. Wandering Breeze has a recurring Gigas problem he would like you to solve. It would seem our trouble with the Gigas outlives the troublemakers themselves. The creatures stole some research documents of all things. We may have underestimated them. Why would they steal such a thing? What hidden aspects do they have? We must know more of their ways. Since observation is out of the question, we must collect artifacts. Thaliak's razor dictates that we go straight to the source, Gigas. Your task is to slay 4 of them and collect anything of interest upon their persons. Ah, our protector returns. Thank you for performing your duties with such speed. We will be able to plan a survey first thing in the morrow. These ruins of ancient Alag represent entire branches of lost knowledge. It was the Alagans who built the Crystal Tower, or so the best theories say. If that is the case, could these ruins not be the remains of a village, nay, a town for workers and their families? Does it hold a record of their lives, spent erecting the shining edifice that begilds us today? All research on the tower is at a standstill. They are stymied by its perfection, but here, we may learn something here. At least, that is what we hope. Thank you, Bella. Even a vexing letter serves the noble purpose of keeping the sons moored in their lives, you see. I have known other digs where we lost all sense of the world beyond the day's grind. The sons of St. Coinot claim their genesis in Charlian, that shining city of learning. We are all races and clans, united by our passion for the truth about the ancient Allegan civilization. The anthropogeographer Rambros is the leader of this endeavor. If you've a mind to stay a while, it might behoove you to speak with him sooner rather than later. Dropping out. You feel the call of the road, but when a mishap strikes, Nuzzle Dazzle has one more call on your time. Bella, how fortunate to have you here. One of the researchers excavating the lakeside has tumbled down a hole. He remains there still and has wounds that will need tending, but his team traveled quite light. They lack the necessary supplies for his rescue. Will you take this length of rope to the lakeside for the rescue? After that, you must hasten to Ravenant's Toll and tell Kagamehi to dispatch medicines thither. We are already much in your debt, Bella, if not in guild, then in spirit. But may I impose on you one last time? Sure. they're over here. Kill the Gigas. Oh, how dare you? No, no. Jeez Louise. Okay, I got you now. There's one up here. What is that? What is that? What's that happen? A Leech King? What is it? Whatever you are, you kinda cute? Maybe? A larva thing? We gotta go this way. Are you okay? I don't see no one down there. Hello, I think the 12 you're here. He fell right down this hole. Thinks he broke a leg. We have to get him out before he passes out again. The pain seems to be bad. Have you any rope? Thick rope. This brambleweed rope, twisted from several thinner ropes, appears strong enough to support the weight of a grown Rogadin. Good and stout. Right, I can fish him out by myself here. But once he's out, he'll need some true physicking. Go on to Revenant's Toll and tell them to send potions. Buckets of them. I'll fish him out by myself. You go on to Revenant's Toll and tell them to send potions. Okay. I gotta go. Oh no! Leave me alone. You slinky. I hear you. You return, and I see you have not been idle. Did you find anything of note? Jagged crystal. The prized possession of a Gigas who no longer possesses the capacity to possess it. What's this? Pieces of crystal. I don't understand why you would... Oh, they are all carved to some degree. Interesting. They each have a certain statuesque quality to them. This one in particular is recognizable. It is crude, but this likeness is of the Crystal Tower. I cannot see a Gigas taking the time to shape such a thing solely for amusement. Ah, I had almost forgotten, but there was a report 2 moons ago from another party molested by Gigas. They too encountered such a crystal, and from their studies of it, they made out two words, holy place. The Gigas may renovate the crystal tower. This may explain their migration following the calamity as well. Bella, will you observe the Gigas from a place well hid? After placing this likeness in plain sight, we naturalists lack the necessary training to risk such an observation, but I have every confidence it will remain undetected. Crystal Tower Statue, a box that resembles a piece of elegant masonry, containing a 2-scale replica of the Crystal Tower carved from crystal. If I must. Rodents. You observed them. What I would not give to have been there. What manner of things did you see? Stolen document. After smoothing out the crumpled piece of parchment, you are able to discern a list of findings scrawled upon it. This is from the documents reported lost to the Gigas. We had thought it had been carried off, pell-mell, but you say one who looked like the chief among them had it? He tore sketch of the Crystal Tower from the records and kept it as a precious thing. We must conclude that the tower is indeed holy to them. Gigas have been known to lead other giant kind, where they have the cleverness for it. If they can lead, they can create an army. If they can worship, they can start a crusade, or so history tells us. These are matters we must be mindful of. Thank you, Bella, for risking much of this knowledge. Looks like there's a fate over here, so let's just check it out. Oh, it's one of these things? Oh, leave me alone. Alright, you came after me. Okay. Oh no. You're in the way! Get out of my way! that glowy tree in the distance. I see you. Hiding amongst the crystal. I see that other fate going on, but that's fine. I will skip that. Continue on. Kakamehi. Long time no see, Bella. They're keeping you busy at St. Quinox Fine? Ah, an accident, eh? Not enough physics. Sure. I'll get what's needed to the Suns. You look like you ran all the way. Go sun those souls. You've earned a rest. I wish there's still more quests to do. No rest for me, unfortunately. Look at those spotlights in the distance. We got a crystal formation here. Where? Oh! I got pulled by two of them. Oh, there you go. Nasty. All y'all be nasty. Okay, simple sledgehammer. Uses for a simple sledgehammer 172. Destroying locks on wooden boxes. There's that many uses for a hammer? Three. Get out of here. Get out of here. All y'all. All y'all. Nasty. Nasty tongues. You putting slobber all over my cute outfit. How dare you. Better not leave a stain. Some frog legs out of you. I never tried frog legs, and so I wonder how it tastes though. No, you. I wonder, is frog legs like a French cuisine thing? Like, I tried escargot, but that was only at like Epcot's Food and Wine Fest, and that was like slathered in garlic, so you couldn't really taste it. Alright, I know you're gonna pull me, so I'm just gonna do that. And I think I need to kill some marbles. These are nasty too. Why does Final Fantasy XIV have such nasty monsters? Like, seriously. Well, I guess it's better killing nasties than cute things. Sometimes they make you kill cute things out there. This way. So we will head this way. Little maze. Just got a little crystal there. Ew. They be chatting it up over there. Faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. That Ellison gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. Hey! You leave Urianger alone! He speaks poetics! Too smart for you lowlives to understand the beauty of poetry. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Mephilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garlands don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind that beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Let's just check this way. little waterway there. Daring Harrier. I'm just gonna run by you. You don't see me. You don't see me. I wanted to see this tree. Ooh, look at that. Ratherfrost? So pretty. Wow. Okay. Down below. Oh, this is like a big one. Okay, no. Usually if it's big ones, I just want to avoid them. Yeah, we'll avoid that one. No. Hear ye, hear all, the Morbles are slain. Bella has passed the first test of Revenant's Toll, adventurers. What, you didn't think it would just be one test, did you? The next trial is by combat. Face our nemesis, the enemy to sing our threnody, the foe to tag our big toe. See where I place the mark on your mat? Return alive, sister. I'll be right with you, Alfie. You find the crates? Good. Let's have what you found inside. Abandoned supplies. Various items gathered from a raised campsite. I ought to be ashamed of myself for hiring another to do my own job, but there's no cozening myself. It makes me heart-sore to go there. The calamity made it thus. In case you didn't already know, that was Camp Revenant's Toll, a hub for adventurers. Many a merry day and night I've spent there. 'Twas my abode at the crossroads. Never paid much mind to the name of these parts until the calamity, but Revenant's Toll, not exactly a lucky sort of name. I wish to the 12 that they had changed it to something else when they built this new camp. It wearies me, is all, going there and sorting through the mess. Sometimes I come across something I know well, and it weighs on my heart. The organ of choice. Looking brighter-eyed than when last you saw her, Gwaelgine is ready to do a little money-making. Don't get me wrong, there's more to these parts than just nasties and sad memories. I was on a mud puppy run myself before I took the salvage job, and now I aim to reap twice as many livers. What's it for? Physicking for the old touch trap. Of course, mud puppy liver fetches a very pretty price on the market, as pretty as the petticoats that's the cause of the demand, I'll wager. Here, how about you give me a little hand? I'm still a little done in. It'll be worth the gil to have someone else helping me. You can fetch 5 livers, can't you? You already slew Nixes? It's been barely... After all, I am still quite flushed from my outburst earlier. They were dead ere my rage had cooled. Well, that's quite lovely. They had it coming, those hoppers. The Crystal Tower is still foremost in my mind, but adventurers may bear some studying too. Perhaps as a side project. This will be more of an experimental research. I shall find you a buddy pack to sign. Sure. "'Tis good to see you again, Bella. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn?" "So, Manphilia and others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him." "Good work, Bella. As Alphino has already told you, we plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glaumat is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Manphilia and others are counting on us, Bella. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary." So we've got 2 parts of the story branching off. Drowning out the voices. Sid requires your assistance for his rescue preparation. While Glaumat goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Acting the part. Clement wants you to practice the part of Imperial Trooper. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just the clothes that you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts, so get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Electromagnetic Reader, a complex-looking device that can detect the strength of electromagnetic waves. Okay, you are in the way, sir. Leave me alone. With plasmoids? How dare you? Out of our way. Thunder hits hard, man. Especially when there's so many. Okay, so we need to go down this way somewhere for the side quest. Now leave me alone. Will you attack me, or can I? Okay, you won't attack me. Ah! Oh no! 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 Oh shit! No, not gonna get me a second time. I still got hit. Why? At least I got you. Looks like I got some seals just for being in the area. No. Haven't had enough of you. Voluptuous. Voluptuous Vivian? I don't see how you'd be voluptuous. Maybe your tentacles are like your thighs, so you got thick thighs. I guess some other mortals might find that attractive. You got such fine thick thighs, voluptuous Vivian. I still need 2 more mud puppies. Lentic mud puppy, not you. Just a regular mud puppy. One up here. And the face called V for Vendetta. Vendetta. She's carrying some rage from a betrayed lover. Don't need to come over here. Another Leech King? You don't see me. Oh. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. So serious. I have to kill one of you guys. Yep. See any others nearby. Okay. I'm sure you will respawn. And the fearsome Morbulger falls to the newest brave of the Revenant's Toll Adventures Guild, Bella. Welcome to the confraternity, sister. Seriously, how'd you kill that thing? That Morbulger was something else. They say it started off as an escaped pet. Guess that's what you get when spoiled rotten meets red in tooth and claw. That thing slew more adventurers with its charnel breath than a whole parade of gigas. Not that I wanted you dead exactly, you understand, but folk have been known not to come back. Well, that's all in the past, eh, Sister Bella? You are one of the Revenant's Toll Adventures now. Death to marbles! Death to marbles. I rather stay clear away from them. The Trickster of the Toll. Every successful adventurer plays to her strength, and you have some inkling of what Agenbold's might be after a few commissions in his stead. Sister, can you spare some mare's tail roots? I have none on account of those young cadgers from the Black Shroud. I told them, the root teal settled that belly of yours, and the next thing I've given them all I have. You don't have any either? Why, every adventurer working these parts ought to carry some of them. A poultice of mare's tail keeps wounds from festering, and you look a festering sort of lass if I ever saw one. Hey. I treat myself very well, thank you. Since we're both short, huh? Oh, I don't know why I thought, like, since we're both short, I thought he was talking about our heights. Since we're both short, how about you go and get us some? 8 roots should do it, I'd say. Where? Oh, down there? Okay. Let's go to the one up here first. How do you like the fog fence? Free leechings every day for the year. But you got the livers, didn't you? Mud puppy liver, prized by beastmen witch doctors for its supposed ability to increase virility. There's this slimy gold, nicely cut. Here's your gill. You didn't try to eat the mud puppies, did you? Don't. Poisoned or muddy, those are the only flavors. Do they work? Oh, lassie, everything works and nothing's good enough for them that's got the kind of gil to spend on such things. Heart of Sermont. Gwilgheim has a mind to send you to the Garling crash site to the east. Ever gone a few paces east? It's not much to look at, but there's pieces from the Garlean wrecked for the taking, rust held together with a prayer most of the time, but now and then there's a nice plate off an airship. Time was, adventurers sallied out to Revenant's Toll, thinking the Garlean salvage would make them rich. Sore disappointed they were. Tom Fred at the bakery, he was one. Came for the Magitech, stayed for the marzipan, I tell him. But now that hardly anyone bothers, there's steady pickings. Go on, give it a try. I'll pay you top gil if you can find 8 good bits. If you find something likely, go to Wandering Breeze over at St. Quainock's Find and ask him what the stuff's worth. He knows his Garlean relics, that one. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. I've learned the Imperial Salute. Dressed for Conquest. Sark wishes to help you acquire the disguises you need for your rescue mission. You are called Bella Stardust, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Glomont. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is, how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. Why thanks, Bella. Okay, so I guess we gotta get the Imperial armor before we can continue on with that one. I see sparklies. I think there's one inside. I think there's a way to get inside somewhere. Maybe not. Sparklies. One more. Aha. There's the beautiful crystal tower. Good day to you. Is there something you require? Airship hull. A charred sheet of metal torn from the rusting carcass of a fallen Imperial Dreadnought-class airship. You want to know what these are? Well, well, so there is still meat left to pick off the bone. This is made of cermet, a Garlean alloy, greatly resistant, some might say impervious, to cannon fire and beyond our capacity to create. If we could produce our own, there would be cermet pouring out of every metalworks in every city, or mayhap if we knew what metals sired this alloy, we could use the knowledge in other ways. Are you not wanting us to study these, then? Just information. Ah, let me guess. Gwilgheim, here are the pieces back, and tell her again that the sons are not here to provide free appraisals. Yeah, they probably want a little cut. Well, is it to be Magitek or Marzipan? Did you find anything good? Well, well, lassie. All Garlean sermons, huh? That will fetch something high, wide, and handsome from a trader. What? They can change the tide of war? Your problem, lass, is that you think too much. These are worth a good bit of gil, and the only tide you should worry about is the tide of ale you can summon with your share of it. But you're right about something. I should learn more about these loys so I don't have to go to Sun's, hat in hand. Here, there's your share. Remember what I said about ale. If I find more of these sermon pieces, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to pay back Wandering Breeze what I owe in a couple moves. Okay. So it looks like we need to go back to the Tangle again for something. Good looking. And there's tail root. No! Leave me alone. Fine. You didn't get me this time. Okay, I need 8 of these. They're in my way. Anything else in here? Not that I see. Let's come over here to be sure. Aha! Like it's such a nice pond and these morbals ruin it. guess we could try. Alright, well. Alright, got 2. Kill these things. Might not be able to finish it, but as long as I get some seals, that's all that matters. Get too close to the cohorts. Come here. It was just like one away. is this? Please tell me this was the last one. There you are, sister. Got what we need? Mare's tail root, the spindly white roots of a mare's tail, an aquatic plant that earns its name from its uncanny resemblance to a chocobo tail. 1, 2, 7, and 8. Now they'll need to be prepared, and seeing as how we're both, are you fair certain you'll want one when the festering starts? Well, if you say so, I'll keep the lot, and much appreciate the kindness. Problem with plasma. Everyone has need of an adventurer sometimes, even among the brethren, and Agenbold has a most shocking request. Sister Adventurer, hear me out. I need me a sample of catalytic ectoplasm, but I'm not having much luck. It's no great shakes, mind you. First, you go to Wraithfrost, slay yourself some plasmoids, and collect 3 samples of catalytic plasma. Douse the large crystallized tree with that. Wait a spell and the bark will start crackling from the lightning that surges in the plasma. After that, it's like a gardening on a gubu. And this ectoplasm comes scampering over without a care in the world. Hit that right quick and you've got yourself some catalytic ectoplasm. What do I want you to get it? Come on now, sister. Let's not go prying into the unmentionables drawer. All in good time, all in good time. If you say so. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Damaged Imperial uniform. Standard issue light infantry battle gear reinforced with carbon and ceramic fibers to provide maximum protection with minimum loss of mobility. The scars of war cover both back and front of this piece. And damaged Imperial helm. Standard issue light infantry battle helm reinforced with the aluminum alloy to provide maximum protection against severe head trauma. The scars of war cover all sides of this piece. Damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Eganoff at the Diamond Forge in Rowan's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead, and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. So you're the adventurer Sarkmalark sent you, are you? I've been waiting for you. Now, let's see what you've got for me. I see. Ah, yes. I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sarkmalark a favor or two. Took good care of old Eganoff back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the adventurer's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Eganoff will have your gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do ye much good in battle, mind ye, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sarkmalark my regards, will ye? Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Repaired. Imperial uniform. Alright, reinforced with carbon and ceramic fibers to provide maximum protection. Alright, as good as new. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Iganov never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips the rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Fool me twice. Glenmont has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitech armor. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I've finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence, told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Anyway, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols, dressed up in your shiny tin suit, and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own home walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use the smoke signal here. Filched fresh from an Imperial scout, they'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit 'em hard and make 'em off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Alright, so let's do the side quest first. Nah, I was too fast for you. Mud puppies? No, there's too much stuff going on with the marbles and then the mud puppies. Nah. So, need to collect the samples. smoke you got here? What's this? Oh, it's Imperial smoke signal. Looks like cinnamon sticks. Catalytic plasma. An ethereally charged mass of energy taken from a plasmoid. Ectoplasm. That's supposed to be what ghosts leave behind, right? Or so they claim. I just thought it would have been funny if this ectoplasm was like that green ghoul and Ghost and oh dear, Ghostbusters. That's what I was thinking of. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, they were over here. Okay, so I need to be in the armor. Equip that, and do I have to have the headpiece on? If I must. Sure. Okay, I have it off so you can't see it, so that will be fine. Can I talk to you guys? They say it's our duty to bring civilization to these lands, but what if these lands don't want civilizing? Did you hear about these insurgents? Apparently they've got their eye on the castrum. Personally, I'd like to see them try to take it. It served to lift the tedium. Get moving, you lot. The quicker we march, the sooner this will be over. All the coin I make doing this goes to the wife in the country. If it turns out she's been squandering it on fancy clothes and gewgaws, I will not be amused. Gewgaws? What is that? My wife bore me a son not long after I was sent here. Can't wait to go home and meet him. I'm sorry, my oh, wow. I'm sorry. I might have to kill you. Oh, that puts into perspective. Yeah, these are just normal people with families, too. They're just brainwashed. From another patrol, are you? When next you see your commanding officer, tell him that he leads a sloppy unit. If any of my lot forgot to salute a superior officer, they would be on their ass faster than you can say latrine duty. Imperial salutes. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, you use your smoke signal to call us. Okay. Can I take my stuff off? Go back to that. It's over here. Imperial smoke signal. When lit, this tube emits a continuous plume of white smoke, used to inform others of one's current position. I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where's the enemy? Sir, over there! Sun in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Alright, well, sorry. I'll protect you, Sid. At last, our very own suit of magic armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak. It does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course. But looking past that, I say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Hey, but aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, heart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Bella. Oh, you're so happy. It's got a little limp. Got the little shocker? That's what I call an adventurer. You're a fearless one, sister. Catalytic ectoplasm. An ethereally charged mass of energy taken from an ectoplasmic entity. Ow, this weapon sons of a 7 house for 7 brothers. That hurts like a troll marrying my daughter. Now you see why I was not too keen on getting the bugger myself. I don't know what it is, but I always end up getting shocked. Maybe I'm lightning aspected, or straight lightning disrespected even. Just my luck that I keep getting commissions from these learned types, and about half of them and half of the rest are studying lightning. I should give it up adventuring and be an agent at this rate. Alfie, y'all buy your lonesome? Okay, I think you say the same stuff. Alright. The Magitech armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. This is a pretty big space. What do you think, Bella? She's a beauty, isn't she? You say so. Ever seen an ironworks engineer at work? Well, you're in for a treat then. Stand back and enjoy the show. You've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so we can equip this. Okay. Alright. We are good. Alright, I'm gonna end that here for today, and then next time we will continue on with the main quest. So give a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.